So TCX have been spoiling us for years with quality motorcycle trainers coming in at some of the most competitive prices in the market. They're one of the flag bearers of that segment as a whole, and they remain really one of the best brands out there. We've got another new boot to show you for this spring-summer 2020 riding season, and this is very much aimed at warm weather riding. So if that's your thing, this might be the boot for you. So this is the TCX Street Ace Air. The Street Ace itself has been out for a couple of seasons and it has all that time pretty much been the bestseller in the motorcycle boot segment at Urban Rider. But the Air essentially offers something for people who really want the maximum amount of airflow and obviously a trade-off therefore in weatherproofing. So you've got the full grain leather on the outer, and as you can see you have perforations running on both sides around the majority of it, pretty much everywhere except for this upper of the toe section. And that's going to create lots of airflow in both directions to keep your foot as least warm and clammy as it can be in hot riding conditions. So a really good thing, but it doesn't sacrifice at all on things like the protection. So these of course are CE approved. TCX boots have been CE approved for many, many years. So they're really one of the leaders in the protective qualities of it. And as far as a motorcycle trainer, a sort of relatively low rise motorcycling boot that is, these are as protective as they can be. So you get reinforced heel and toe sections to prevent from crush damage. You've got really neatly integrated hidden Malleolus protection for the ankle, so this is going to protect your ankle from impact on the sides, but you don't have any kind of clumsy ankle cups sewn on the outside so that you can see. They do look understated, and I think they do look like a really stylish shoe that you'd be happy to wear if you're off the bike as well. The branding is fairly minimal, but you do have this slightly sort of 3D heat pressed leather section with TCX on it, and also just on the top of the tongue section. You've got a nice padded area to the opening, which is always a good thing, so you can do these up nice and tight to prevent your ankle moving around. In spite of the way that they look like they really would be very, very lightweight. They're actually slightly more chunky in weight than they might suggest just on looks alone, and I think most of that is coming from this really durable sole. So it feels like that's where most of the weight is. So you're going to get a lot of use out of these. They're going to last. I think they're really well put together and built, and the price at $129.99 I think is a cracking price point for something that covers all the basis of a motorcycle riding trainer. So these are in stock now. We have the brown is a sort of caramel-y colour. It's quite sort of light, I suppose, compared to some of the darker browns we've seen. You also do get a little overlay protector leather section for the upper of the boot as well. So that's going to help you prevent kind of rubbing and fraying into the top section of the boot from things like gear changes, and that simply just goes straight over there. It's black, as you will notice, even if you get a brown boot, so that's slightly odd, but it's a nice little thing to have. You don't need to use it, but if you want to, it's there anyway. So in stock and available now. I think a really great trainer, likely to be very popular, but let us know what you think, and if there's anything I've missed or anything you want to know, just ask it in the section below and we'll get back to you very shortly. Subscribe to our channel if you want to be the first to find out about the world's finest riding gear. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.